What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. Your boy CJ Goodfella. Appreciate everybody with the channel donations, subscribing, like, sharing the videos is much appreciated, man. And keep sharing the videos and putting your mans on, and tell his mans to put them on the Boxing Clinic, and tell his sister to watch the Boxing Clinic. I appreciate it because I really do more than boxing, and I really put my heart and soul into it. So definitely appreciate it, man. We're going to get into off-topic boxing videos more and more often. It's just that boxing is what's booming right now. But I definitely continue to put the work in and put the creativity and think outside the box and keep the channel growing. But, you know, basically you got Jarrell Baby Miller trying to throw his name and wedge itself between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. If you haven't heard, 50 Cent is always instigating, is snaking around, saying that, you know, Miller said he slept with Deontay Wilder's baby mama, and he trying to start some beef. And I wouldn't say it's a good way. It's a solid way to build up a fight between the two. You know, obviously Eddie Hearn is out here telling people that Joshua may fight Miller, that Wilder really doesn't want Joshua right now, and they rather go with Miller. But at the end of the day, anybody with a brain and some common sense can see Eddie Hearn is changing by the day and continue to lie because he don't want his pupil to be in there with Deontay Wilder right now. It's a business thing, you know, big business. You know, Joshua is the lone ace pitcher at Matchroom. A lot of fighters left Matchroom because of the attention Eddie was giving to AJ. So when that happens, you know, people feel alienated. They don't get the time. They putting all their time and power into AJ, and he their money puller. According to, you know, what Eddie and Matchroom and Barry say, his father Barry, Anthony Joshua was making all the guap. You know, he making $20 million to fight, but then he turns around in the article I heard he say he's underpaid, and you know they offer him $500 million. Two different people. They don't white another entity. He said he happy with Matchroom, so you know if you happy, don't complain about the money that you getting or the money that you're not getting. You know, Eddie is putting this all into you. He lost a lot of clients, you know, putting his time and effort, you know, with Anthony Joshua. And if you look at it, they truly don't want Wilder. Anybody with a brain can see it. You know, first is, oh, we got to fight Povetkin. Oh, we won't fight Miller if he look good. Oh, you know, Dylan White rematch. You know, Wilder, he can wait. You know, we can wait one more fight until we get to Wilder. See how they playing around? Obviously, Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn wants him to land a big deal with HBO. That'd be like getting Day out the hood and stunting. That's gonna be their ticket out. As soon as he signs to HBO, all the money they gonna throw at him. You know, if they're able to get the deal done, they using Showtime as leverage. It's a done deal at that point. The money is invested. They got the deal they wanted. They got the platform of HBO they wanted. Everybody know HBO is better than Showtime when it comes to subscribers, and that's why they do, you know, better ratings because they got a bigger viewership than Showtime. But my issue is this, though. You know, if you telling America that Jarrell Miller is a better fight than Deontay Wilder to make, or he's a better fighter or a formidable foe or easier to make, yeah, we know that because Jarrell Miller is like co-promoted by Matchroom USA. So basically, Eddie keeps telling us that Deontay can fight Joshua and Fury can fight Joshua if they sign with Matchroom. You know, that's what he wants. He wants to monopolize the whole heavyweight division. You know, he has some control and input over Miller's career, so of course that's an easy fight for him to make. Is Miller and Anthony Joshua. The only stance that Miller has against Anthony Joshua is that he don't want to go to UK. He wants to fight him right here in the stateside. So that's it. You know, but you know if Wilder and Miller are serious, they should fight next, in my opinion. You know, that should be the fight next. Freeze out Anthony Joshua, make him go fight Puev, or make him go fight White, or make him go find another opponent. Y'all can build this up as a good super fight in the heavyweight division in America. If you can build this right, you know. Miller, already talking about banging his baby mama. You know, Wilder beat him, gave him a concussion in the gym in Alabama already. They got history. You know, Miller is definitely jealous of Wilder and packing in the Brooklyn Barclays Center, his hometown Brooklyn. If they really want to dance, they can make a great all-American fight. But you know, how can you pass up that money versus Joshua if it's good enough? And is it smart for Anthony Joshua to test the waters in the stateside? Yeah. See how he can do versus, you know, Jarrell Miller in New York. You see if them Brits come over and follow him and support him versus Miller. I'm pretty sure if he fight Wilder, they come over here and follow him. they'll fill up half the Vegas arena right there. The T-Mobile arena holds 20,000. I'm pretty sure about 10,000 Brits will come over and support them, and then they can get other people to fill it out. You know, some people gonna just come because it's a big heavyweight fight. You're gonna have your high roller, you're gonna have your mid roller, you're gonna have your broke motherfuckers that's gonna scrape up they last little money to come see the fight. So, you know, you just add up all the excuses that Joshua's been talking about, man. Oh, you know, I don't want to fight in America. I like fighting in the UK. Like, at the end of the day, who don't want to at least test the waters in America? And that's why James Toney and Lennox Lewis had to G-check him. Yeah, you got to fight over here. You know, that's where the money at, you know. That's where all the high rollers at in Vegas. What fighter don't dream about fighting in Vegas? Carl Frost dreamed about fighting in Vegas. Andre Ward, Floyd Mayweather, all the greats, Lennox Lewis, all the greats dreamed and wanted to fight in Vegas. You know, and when a dude like Anthony Joshua, who says so much feminine, you know, punk stuff, you know, says that, oh, I don't want to fight in Vegas, you know, I'd rather stay in the UK. That just shows you that his heart pump Kool-Aid, bro. You know, oh, I'm ready for Wilder in 2019 or 2020. Heart pump purple Kool-Aid, bro. You know, talk to my promoter. Did y'all guys see how his whole body language acted when they asked him about Deontay Wilder, and he looked and gave that faggot ass head waggle, whatever he gave? That wasn't no joke. That was serious. He gave that look like, man, I banned him from the ring. Why would you ask me about this bum ass motherfucker? You know I don't want to fight him. And only people that still truly believe that he won't mind fighting Wilder are the ones that's getting, you know, anally mind fucked by Eddie Hearn. You know, it's Povetkin one day, it's Miller the other day, it's Dylan White rematch that day. Oh, if Wilder signs with me, he can make more money and get the Anthony Joshua fight. If Tyson Fury signs with me, he can make more money and get the Anthony Joshua fight. He's all over the place like one of those, like a dude on speed, man. Does he sniff coke or some shit or do speed or Adderall before he does these interviews, man? Seriously. Anybody can see he waffling and baffling in his mind. He's scared shook of making that fight. Because once Joshua go down, if he goes down in that fight, I don't think the risk work matches the reward. If he go down in that fight, Matchroom is bankrupt. It's over with. Especially if Wilder really put that iron to that chin, put that fist to that chin and KO that guy. It's over with. They ain't recovering from that. They bankrupt. So I understand about them playing four corners, you know, playing it safe and not wanting to fight Wilder. You know, but when you might pick the wrong cherry, and that wrong cherry might be Miller. It depends on how he look versus Johan Dunhaps, you know. But he might can get the Joshua that how he looked the other day. He might can get him. You know, he might can. You know, every time Joseph Parker touched Joshua on the head or skimmed across the head or touched him to the body, this nigga was folding like origami, man. He know he ain't got no chin, you know. He know he ain't got no chin. You don't see Joshua. You don't see Joshua mixing it up. For real, you don't see him in exchanges. Every time Parker would graze across his motherfucking dome, he was protect. Oh, mate, give me some tea in the corner, mate. You know, but on a serious note, man, I believe that you know, Miller and Wilder should be before you know Joshua and Miller, man. You know, Miller and Wilder need to promote this fight, bring it up, you know, promote it real good and blow up, and then the winner could take on, you know, Anthony Joshua. But Joshua should be next for Wilder. It should be, and then you know, Eddie Hearn is already saying, which I'll get into another video about this, that Brazil put out the eliminator report. That means he gonna fight Wilder. I don't think Wilder is serious. Like, dude, just sit down and negotiate and see what y'all come up with the table with. Maybe Brazil could slide on the undercard somewhere. Or maybe he gonna fight Charles Martin like he was supposed to. You know, sit down and negotiate. Stop trying to run from negotiations. People say, well, Wilder should have signed a contract. Why would Wilder waste his time and his money with his team and his lawyers writing up a contract that Eddie is not going to accept? Not even going to counter offer. You know, the A side, the guy that's getting the $20 million should be the one that's getting you know, the one that's sending the contract, you feel me? And at the end of the day, you know, I just don't see the B side in this situation, or the C side in some of y'all opinions, you know, sending the contract. That's crazy, man. You know, I mean, they don't want to send a contract. They don't want to negotiate. Last time they came over stateside to negotiate, I think there was Danny Jacobs Triple G, you know, weekend. You know, all they talked about was fighting Dylan White. They want to put Dylan White on everybody but Jarrell Miller. They could have did Dylan White and Jarrell Miller April 28th, the same weekend as Danny Jacobs and Sullick. You know, that'd have made more sense than fighting Lucas Brown. They want to match made they people, you know, for they can brainwash their fans to have their fans believe that they fighters better than what they are, and they not. Anthony Joshua's a basic bitch, dog. Dylan White is a basic garbage man, period. And I'm not saying, I mean, no, bye, man. And, at the end of the day, you know, that's what they doing, man. You know, they trying to build and play their fan base like they dummies. And, you know, they're going to take it, man, in my opinion. They're going to take it. You know, they're going to believe anything they believe over there. Shit, they still believe Ricky Burns could be world champion again. You know, and at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. You know, they want to, you know, say they're going to fight Miller. And what if Miller goes out there and loses Dunhaps or has a bad showing? What if he have a great showing? If he shows too great, they're not going to fight that man. You know, Joshua would say, oh, Parker is the better fighter, and got people brainwashed. Put Parker in there with Wilder and see what happens. He going to destroy him. He going to destroy him. Joseph Parker was picked because he was easy pickings. He can't, I mean, he alright, but he ain't shit. Anybody seen his last few fights? You know he ain't shit. He ain't shit. Put him in there with Ortiz. I mean, he might be, I believe he could beat Miller, maybe. That'd be a solid fight. And now he's begging Anthony Joshua, I'll be on your undercard next fight. Joseph Parker, like, shut your groupie ass down. You did all that Samoan dancing to go on there and perform like that. Survival mode. And people got the nerve, like Jarrell Miller said he won the fight. Get the fuck out of here. He ain't even give an effort for real, man. No effort. And that's legitimately. You know, Joseph Parker wasn't no tough fight, man. He came to fight for a check. You know, he came to survive as well. Oh, the referee took his soul. I ain't trying to hear that bullshit, man. You know, he got a gift versus Huey Fury. You know, they was coming back to get that gift back. Well, I most definitely think Miller and Wilder should be next, man. I most definitely believe that to be the play. You know, I think if anything, they should fight, build it up, have 50 Cent back and 50 Cent back in this whole situation, let them, you know, narrate, you know, let the beef flame up, Brooklyn Barclays Center, and it'll be a good fight. You know, Miller seems to have a solid chin. A lot of guys seem to have a solid chin before they get knocked out by Deontay Wilder. I believe probably the best chin in heavyweight may be Dominic Breazeale. He might not be the most skilled, but he got a heavy-duty chin. And, you know, Miller got a good chin as well so far, but he ain't fought nobody. And Miller's whole style, man, it's just, I don't know, man. I'm waiting for the potential to come together, but it hasn't. And Johan Dunhaps is a good barometer for him. I'm not sure he gonna get past that guy, man, to be honest. I'm not sure. But Joshua, yeah, he fooling a lot of people, man. But he able to fool a lot of people because people dislike Deontay Wilder. Ain't it funny how, to end on this note, how people hated Tyson Fury? You know, his entire career. He cheats, gets suspended, comes back, and people showing all mad love to him. All people did was hate on him. Oh, you know, he a bum. People were saying the same shit about Tyson Fury they saying about Deontay Wilder. Especially when Fury got vocal and he got dropped by Cunningham and people was calling him a bum. He a bum this, a bum that. The Klitschko fight was the worst thing they ever seen. Anthony Joshua beat Klitschko and he struggled to beat Klitschko, knocked him out. He the best thing they ever seen. You know, Tyson Fury go away for a while, get popped for cheating, come back, backdated, suspension for 2 years, and now everybody love Tyson Fury and still continue to hate on Deontay Wilder. You see how that shit work? The hate carousel, man. The hate carousel. These fans is wishy-washy. You know, these fans ain't loyal. You know, if Wilder breaks that 50-0 Marciano record, beats Joshua, watch how quick the boxing writers of America jump on Deontay Wilder's dick, man. Watch. Watch what I tell you. Oh, I was always a Wilder fan. You know, I was doing interviews, man. Fuck y'all, man. Because a lot of y'all guys ain't backing this dude. A lot of writers ain't backing him. They too busy with they face up Lomachenko's ass and up Bob Arum's old wrinkled scrotum sack. You feel me? So, man, I'll be having a lot of, respect lost for a lot of these major writers, man. Because they only hop on you when you hot. They go support some dude from the Europe or Ukraine before they support a guy like Deontay Wilder. But when he blow up and win and break some streaks and start breaking his foot up in some ass, watch out.